Hello and welcome back to my craft room. It is day 15 of my Celebrating 61 project. I'm a little bit late today because I've been over at my good friend Trina's all day. We've been chatting and eating fish finger sandwiches and putting the world to rights and stitching. So I'm ready to show you now how I got on with yesterday's prompt, and then I can pull the inspiration for tomorrow, or no, for today. So yesterday was foraging. And here we go. This is what I think. This is one of my best ones so far. I'm quite happy with that. So this was a mixture of I did a chain stitch around the rim of the basket, and then whipped the chain stitch, and then I did a kind of a messy satin stitch for the handle. I just did straight stitches up and down to fill in the basket shape, and then wove the finer thread in and out to look like a basket, and the little fruits, apples, whatever they're meant to be, were colonial knots, which I find easier to do than French knots for some reason. So the threads I used were these, both Steph Francis threads. I've got them tangled up together now. Oh dear, that's going to be a nightmare later on. So there's this one which I think was a cotton perle, was it called? And this one's a fine linen thread. I love the variations of colour in both of those, absolutely beautiful. Oh, and then for the little fruits or whatever they are, I use this lovely vivid pink cotton. I think this was mercerised cotton. I can't remember now because I've lost the little labels. Let's have a look at the difference in textures and thicknesses close up. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm all ready to pull the prompt. That one's done. That one can go in the little packet of done ones. So that's 2 weeks worth done already. There's quite a little pile going on now. And we're ready to pull the prompt for today. So first of all, I'm going to pull out a piece of fabric. I'm kind of hoping I get a square this time because I just keep pulling rectangles. Very strange, right? Ooh, oh no, there's another rectangle. The interfacing has come off the back, but that doesn't matter. I can just tack that on again. So it's beautiful, lovely, vivid green. I love that. But another rectangle, how peculiar. So let's, oh look, see some of these ones that were stuck are now coming off, probably where I keep rummaging about. But it doesn't matter. It works fine. I just kind of tack them on as I'm, because the first thing I do is tack the edges in anyway. So I just catch it in the stitching and it's fine. Right, so there's my little paper prompts in there with all the little symbols on from 61 things that make me smile. 61 things I'm happy about in my life at 61. Right, here we go. Well, eating. Well, yeah. But that's quite a big one because it's not just, you know, that I'm a pig and I love my food, although that is true. I enjoy eating, I enjoy cooking, I enjoy eating with people. It's always my favourite thing to do if it's, you know, to celebrate, will be to have a meal together. If I was going to go out with friends, I'd always rather go out and sit round a table and eat and chat than anything else really. It's a lovely way to bring people together, is to have them sit around a table eating a meal together. It's my favourite thing about occasions like Christmas or whatever, and it's not the presents you get, it's having everybody together and sat around a table. And yeah. I'm quite fussy, but I say I'm fussy about what I eat. There's not much that I won't eat in terms of specific foods. I don't eat a lot of meat these days. There's only one vegetable I don't like to eat. That's parsnips. I'll have a go at any kind of cuisine. There's, you know, I'll always say just give it a try once. I don't like things like fast food very much though. I spend a lot of time cooking. I cook from scratch pretty much every night, and eating it's a big part of my life. It's probably my second favourite hobby. Well, it's way up there anyway. Okay, so what I've started doing is kind of coordinating the threads with the fabrics rather than having too much of contrast. So I mean, I suppose that green is an obvious choice. I wonder about the silver. It's lovely. This was rayon, I believe. It's got a lovely kind of slippery feel to it. I wonder about that. for the cutlery. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? What about that for the cutlery? And what about this? No. This. No. This. We just said all that about coordinating. Now I'm thinking that would be quite nice. I'm going to find a black stranded embroidery cotton, I think, and go with the silver and the black against that green. Maybe a green as well that kind of matches that, because I know I've got loads and loads of stranded. I kind of wanted to use these Steph Francis ones, but maybe it's a bit unrealistic to use them all the way through. So yeah, I'm going to use that one, and then I'll find some stranded cotton in perhaps that kind of a shade of green and black. I've got my needles, my prongs, my piece of fabric, and my thread. I need to get some black thread in a minute. Done, sorted. I'll be back tomorrow to show you how I get on with that, and pull the prompt for tomorrow. So yep, so today's 50. I'll be day 16 tomorrow. Can't believe it. 16, 61, 16, 61. Okay, I'm rambling now. Thanks very much for popping in today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.